People of Bulolo want to know the latest updates of Wafi goldpu mine. Member for Bulolo Junior Sam Basil asked Prime Minister James Marape about the current progress of Wafi gold mine. And this is what PM James Marape replied to the people of Bulolo.
Inform this house, we almost there.
Question to me like Golo, National Planning Minister, but them no come. I think I'm right. Me can ask him, Prime Minister.
Go ahead.
Thank you. As they told me, Golo, district come back, ask him, or people like Sabah Longam Blow, update Blow. Wafi, since me ask him, Prime Minister, me put him like question to you side, so me can give me update, lo people blow email, place lo, Sabah. Update blow email, Wafi. One time by something ikirap. First the question. Second question, I'm alright, lo me can talk him, National Planning Minister, lo all update lo lo IDG. Inap mi pla okay lo antap level, we can come straight to district. Mi pla like him mosem straight lo Waigani go straight lo district. So samdata mi go lo province with respect to my governor. And mi plan no sa kisim mo IDG blom bla. Osem before straight lo IDG plus sawe osem isla. On bla meeting bin kama lo house lo late sem basil lo one me DCA lo late. Samla bla I think deputy blongem been Honorable Kobe Bomario at that time. Now been passing on bla talk osem IDG ba mas come up. And now I come osem inap now mi bla planti district Moroba mi bla no kisim isla. IDG. So I think this update and be like him, Prime Minister lo. Asore mipla lo Morobe ose mipla can kiss him IDG straight from Waigani or Nogat. Thank you.
The Honourable Prime Minister.
All right, thank you, Deputy Speaker. Looks how you see again this morning. I want to acknowledge, firstly, we have a full public gallery, mostly of our sisters, our mothers, and our daughters, our students who are also here. Let me acknowledge them for being in our session this morning. There's an important session coming up after question time that is on women issues. So I look forward to their presence and participation as members of Parliament deliberate on this important point. Hello, question belong Vice Minister belong mining, a member belong Bulolo. Pass them through long Wafi goldpu. Let me inform this house. We almost there. We almost there in as far as the mine development contract is concerned. Mine development contract precedes issuance of SML. Mine development contract really is the contract between the state for benefits that is to be passed on to Papua New Guinea beneficiaries and our investors. And so we have had many exchanges back and forth. The structure of the agreement since we took office is always premised on the major principle that PNG beneficiaries take 55% and above, and our investors take below 55%. It is no secret, my government, since we took office, wants to grow economy. And our major projects is the easiest low-hanging fruit in which we gain on the upside to grow our economy. And so Wafi goldpu we have been in discussion, and exchange has been going back and forth. Investors too want to make a return on investment, and so they too are defensive in their positions. State too are defensive in our positions. We're now down to only three major issues. And again, it premises around in the life of this project. It is going to be a 40-year mine license that we will issue. We cannot bring an MDC that doesn't give us that 55% and above we want. And that MDC drives SML. You kiss him past the mine development contract, put him finish, then by you kiss him mine SML. So, me like Beckham question long Vice Minister, also member long project area long wafi. Also, I'm close to through. We almost there. I've given my direction to our state negotiating team to conclude this at the earliest. 3 issues that are outstanding. There's a letter for me that will go through not the negotiating team, but to the chief executive officers of the companies, especially Harmony and Newmont, that we will not compromise on the 3 key outstanding issues that will ensure we receive 55% of total benefit. And so it has been stressful, but I want to remind our country too. You look at Lihir today as a case in point. Lihir, in as much as I argued that they don't pay much corporate tax, despite gold price has going past $3,000 an ounce. But as a country of rule of law, country that respects agreement, Mr. Deputy Speaker, we cannot break an agreement that was signed in 1997 until the lease period expires. And Lihir's lease period will expire in 2035, if I'm not wrong. And so, in that context, James Marape will not put my signature on a mine development contract that doesn't return to my country the returns I expect for a mine that will run 40 years from the moment it is signed. And so I want to apologize to the people of immediate areas of Wafi Goldpu, and also to the district and to Morobe and to the country. But we will get there. I want this to be part of our September 16th announced projects in the better benefit sharing agreement that this government is known for. If I would put into context, we've secured above 62% for the agreement we've signed for Pinyang. LNG, we've secured above 70% for the smaller condensate project we've signed called Pasca in Gulf. And for Wafi Goldpu, different projects has their own variables. It is a mining project. Like Pogra, we've secured about 53%. For Wafi Goldpu, we are putting at 55% total benefit the state must get. And so I want to apologize for the delay, but it is better a little bit of delay than signing into a project that will not give maximum return to our country, including our landowners. So I want to ask the leadership at Morobe, the leadership at the district, and the leadership at the landowners, as Parliament rises, if not at the early part of April, sometimes in April, hopefully the last 3 issues are sorted out between state negotiating team and the 2 investing partners, and we should come to a community benefit sharing agreement occasion with landowners and the provincial government. This leads to the issue on IDG. IDG is technically a government grant to support infrastructure at the project areas and the project area district and the project area province in preparation to be host of an important resource project development. It was a precedent established by PNG LNG under the National Alliance-led government for PNG LNG. And my government continues the precedent. We want to make sure that the project areas are infrastructure ready, our landowners are ready, our province is ready for these projects to come in. And also in the process, build the infrastructures, get the local businesses up and running, ready to participate in the mine construction and mine development itself. I want to inform this House, since we started, I will reconcile exactly how much money we've transferred to the provincial government. I will reconcile exactly how much money we've transferred to the provincial government. I believe the provincial government is a good provincial government. They have a system in place there to assist the landowners concerned and assist the districts concerned. I would want to ask the member if I could reconcile exactly how much has been remitted from Waigani to the province, and I will ask if the Morobe provincial leaders sit together with myself and the planning and mining department as we reconcile on what must be done. Key and importantly, by now the road to the wafi goldpu project areas, hopefully the road should have been done up. There should be some power line being pulled through for the funds that we've transferred. These are funds meant for infrastructures in the project area firstly and foremost, and then the project area districts, and of course, rest of the province. It's called labeled infrastructure development grant. It is meant for infrastructure, nothing more, nothing less. In the process, they could incubate some businesses who will be participating in this government-funded grant. That for us should indicate that our government is committed to this project. Even before first construction dollar is spent by the two lead investors, Harmony and Newmont, our own government has put down fund for this project to prepare landowners and the province for participating. This year we have again allocated 100 million in this year's budget, and the community benefit agreement should drive the disbursement. And so I would ask all leaders, including the Vice Minister and the member for Bulolo, all Marape provincial leaders, when the community development agreement is called in lay, the agreement can detail exactly where the distribution ratio is and where we should invest this infrastructure fund to key roads, school, electrification, health facilities in the project areas and in the districts concerned, so that they could be living as landowners and people in a major project area. Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I look forward to meeting the leaders of Marape in this important matter for IDG, but more importantly, us progressing the project.